Hello people, my name is Rage, and welcome to some more Forced Decks. Yes, indeed, the show where you choose the deck I play, whether it's something serious, whether it's something trolley. The theme of this week is ignore everything and hit the face. We have Victory or Breath, Wild to the fore, and what? Let's go Victory or Breath, because Warrior is the most common out of those three classes to do a face deck. We'll go Warlock after that, and then we'll bring it home with some Druid action. Yes, indeed. Honestly, I was thinking of putting the deck list on screen, like I said, but I think it's a little bit more exciting for you to just see what cards I end up drawing, and then go from it from, cause go from it from. I don't really know what that was, and I apologize. Alright, Fiery War Axe is great in my opening hand. Wolf Rider and some Corcoran action to take me into a good curve on turn 3 and turn 4. Alright guys, we did it! Good job! This Warrior deck, very successful. We beat our opponent, very nice. Alright, let's move on and play the next deck. What is that? What is that? Good, I guess he just saw me and decided that it's not worth his time to go against such a master of the game. So Valera! Ooh, X-Real. What kind of name is X-Real? I mean, we all know X is a real letter. You don't need to make your name to tell the world that. Terrible opening hand on all counts. Even slam against a rogue, not terribly useful, unless it's mid-range, but at that point, who really cares? Alright, we got a nice curve on the charginess. We have a turn 1 Bluegill Warrior. The Sounders Born, not as useful, but then again, I have to play the deck list as I was given it. This, I mean, in some decks, it's okay. In Hunter, obviously, because combo with Mark, but mostly it's really terrible. There is no point me coining here, because on turn 2 she's going to dagger up anyway and kill the bluegill for free, and then she'll kill the coined bluegill for free, which is even more value, whereas just playing the boss still kind of forces her into using her weapons and attacking. Or not doing that at all, I guess is accurate. There was no reason not to just use this opportunity to weapon up and stem the aggro. I mean, even a fan of knives right here, it doesn't do anything. She's still using her entire turn to stop face damage. Like, it doesn't matter, like at all, honestly. But who am I to judge, you know? I am not the judging type, so we'll just keep her in the face, as that is the theme of all these decks. I mean, obviously, I will trade and stuff if it's, you know, it's necessary, but generally speaking, we're okay. A backstab here would obviously be, yep, there we go. Why is this Kobold Geomancer so useful? And we have a scrub. Alright, good. That means we can use our cleave. Technically, I could whirlwind and then cleave in order to guarantee a clear on the board, but that's such a heavy card investment that I'm not especially concerned. I believe in my RNG. Yes, I do. So here we go, Kobold. And there we have it. Lovely, lovely, jubbly. So next turn, we can put on our Arcanite Reaper. Ho! And start cleaving more face. I do like cleaving face. Yes, indeed. Alright. The Drake is kind of a problem, but I'm still just gonna put the Arcanite Reaper on and hit face. That makes by far the more sense. Yes, indeed. What you got for me, X-Real, you pioneer of the alphabet? Illidan Stormrage. That's new. That's new. Alright, well, let's shield block, see what we get here. And we get charge. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Execute that. There we go. And hit the face! Once again! To the face! Lovely. I don't know why he charges in this deck when nearly everything in this deck is a charge creature, but again, I just have to play the decks I've been given. And we've got him down to 12 health, which is surprisingly good. Really? You're against an aggro deck and you spend an entire turn to draw more cards? That is, on so many levels, a terrible, terrible idea. Okay, so assuming we draw literally 1 damage, we are going to win the game, because unfortunately I can't play Charge and the Reckless Rocketeer. So yeah, we have a Mountain Giant, which is only a problem if it gets taunted up, which it doesn't look like it is, unless it's going to be the 2-mana one, but that's really not a normal rogue deck. And we're going to take 4 damage, so we have to draw a creature that can kill. Come on, come on! Heroic Strike is literally ideal. That is, I can't believe we pulled this off. Isn't Hearthstone a game of complete and utter skill? I guess we are at rank 18, so it is fine. It really, really is. Okay, let's go Warwatt and get our Warlock rushiness on. Do-da, 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 do-da. Hey, Tempest with a calm blood hoof. Congratulations, my man. I like to be a little bit sillier in shows like this on Hearthstone, because, you know, obviously I'm not trying my best to win with a carefully crafted deck. We're just enjoying messing around on some more facey type deals. We'll get rid of those. At least we can play Direwolf on turn 1, so it gets frostbolted immediately. We have Demon Fire, which technically we could kill our own egg with, but that is the worst investment I've ever seen. 2 cards and 4 mana to play a 4/4. It just appears to be a cool thing to do. Okay, turn 1. I'm actually going to turn 1 Nerubian Egg, simply because I have the Direwolf, which means she'll ignore that, because obviously you're not just going to kill an egg. And then next turn I can give it attack damage and hopefully attack something, or force her to deal with it, which is inconvenient to say the least. So yeah, I'm going to literally pick this egg sack up and hit her over the head with it. Fairly simple plays so far, ladies and gentlemen, nothing going on. And yes, KT is in this deck for some unknown reason. KT is in this deck. Alrighty. I love the pirate card back. I think it's absolutely fantastic. If it wasn't for the fact that I can't... Oh, that is unlucky. That is very, very unlucky. I am sorry. I'm not going to say I'm sorry, because that will probably backfire, but I am really sorry. I'm going to use the Dancing Swords over the Deathlord, because Deathlord has a tendency to completely screw me over as hard as physically possible. That's what she said. Come on, Mage. You have a lot of cards. Although there really isn't much she can do here. I mean, she can Frostbolt ping that. I mean, if she's playing Freeze, a Nova right now isn't bad. Or Polymorph that. Okay. That's such a terrible play. I don't even, like, I don't. But hopefully we get a free Doomguard on the field. Oh, Doomguard is such a strong card, especially when you're ignoring its battle cries. I feel like a Doomguard should be slightly weaker, but then get buffed by card discards just to nerf avoiding its cost. Although at the same time, avoiding its cost is kind of the point of it. So it's a much more either-or type situation. So for now, what I'm going to do is kill this, simply because it guarantees a free Doomguard, which is more damage. Well, which is more damage than they would have done anyway, and I clear the board, and then we might as well get Stalag. I mean, a Flame Strike here is good, but the coin has been used by me, so I don't have to worry about that at all. I think this one's pretty much going to cinch it. This deck's surprisingly okay against Mr. Kytro. And an Owl to silence that, which is really dumb, because you'll need to silence the second one. Don't know why she'd silence before frosting, but I'm just going to accept that that happened, really. And we have a Succubus, which I really don't care for at all. I kind of want to deliberately play the Deathlord now, just because I want to see more creatures from Kytro's deck, because I have no idea what mage he's playing. It could be Freeze. I mean, it's got an Owl in, which is a little bit rare. We have a Flame Strike now, which doesn't really do that much at all, because this is still chilling, this is still chilling, and even with an attack, can't do anything. I'm pretty content with this. So we've got 5, 6, 7 if we draw a little bit of damage, and unfortunately we didn't, but what I am going to do... Oh no, because I'll discard KT if I do that, so we'll just draw again. Oh, am I feeling lucky, punk? I don't really have to feel lucky, because, you know, I've won the game. GG. Kaitaro, GG. Not a bad little deck there. Not a bad little deck there. So that leaves us with the Druid. I'm actually ranking up doing this series. That is fantastic. So that leaves us with Wild the 4. A Druid aggro face deck. It's fantastic. Okay, come on. It would be nice to get an opponent who's also doing a face deck, because then it's just a really interesting exchange of slapping each other until someone stops getting up. And is it the same guy? No, Plaguer, a new mage. Mage isn't the best at dealing with aggro, but it's also not bad at all. Those two I'm going to keep just because they're good early game drops, but obviously my For Northrend is going to go back. Owl is useful to have on hand to obviously get past any taunts and really push that final bit of damage in. A Leper Gnome would have been lovely there because there is 2 Scum Gnomes in this deck, the worst opening play in the game. And I don't mean worst in terms of skill, I mean if you're playing someone and their opening play is a Leper Gnome, you have a pretty good idea what type of person they are. I think that's the main thing, really. Okay, squidgy eggs, squidge all the eggs. Indeed, oh, indeed we. I don't really know what I'm saying at this point, but that's fine. Okay, well, given that is on the field, it's kind of pointless to play a gnome, so I'm going to... Well, no, I'm still going to do it. I'd rather draw the card. I mean, at least it makes her waste her next turn on pinging this away and just attacking me, and then I can play the Harvest Golem, which, by the way, is a terrible card to put in an aggro face deck, because while it's sticky and good in control, it's a really slow card to get going, and not the best when you're trying to kill as fast as physically possible. So there we go. Took her a while to figure out that play there, I'll admit. I mean, there's not much a mage can play on 2 mana that's better than the play I just outlined, so there we go. And Harvest Golem, lovely. She's got to kill that twice with spells on free mana, otherwise I will get a nice free kill on the Sorcerer's Apprentice. In fact, even on free mana, there's no real way she can do it, because of, I guess, Frostbolt, Arcane Missiles. Okay, so we're going to see a secret here. The question is, what secret? She was choosing, which means she's probably got Counterspell Mirror Entity, I'm thinking. So I am going to probably... do I check for Counterspell or not? Yeah, I'm going to check for Counterspell by doing this, because I think it's a Mirror Entity, because at this level, people are more likely to go for a Mirror Entity, and it does look like I was correct. The fact that that didn't trigger on that spell means it's not a Spellbender, it's not a Counterspell, which leaves Mirror Entity, it leaves Duplicate, it leaves quite a lot of things, actually. I'm going to silence that, because it is a beyond irritating thing to happen, and also it lets me test for Mirror Entity with a crappy Owl, so that's the main benefit here. And boom! And it was Mirror Entity. Good, good, good. So I am going to do this and get rid of the 4-1, because that makes a lot of sense. Now, Druid is not a good deck for aggro. There is no real doubt about that. I mean, I tried in the past to make an aggro face deck, and the cards that we have in here are just really misplaced. I feel like you're not completely sure. I don't want to name and shame with these decks, which is why I've been avoiding saying who made them, but you just... These cards are mostly just so slow, and you need really fast cards in an aggro deck, otherwise it just doesn't work at all. I'm going to heal myself and put an Acolyte just to nicely use my mana, because that will trade with both of them quite nicely. What's up with Penguin? Okay then, I'll just accept that. I'm not really sure what's going on there. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. I believe in your power. And I don't believe in the enemy's power. That's actually a really terrible thing to say. I believe in your power to beat me. I think, ladies and gentlemen, the Druid is... Oh, no, we may have just got a savior, actually. We may have just got a savior. If we go for +4, well, potentially. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Firstly, I am going to do that in order to draw a card to see what I get. Haunted Creeper, yay! Another really slow control card to be in this deck. And boom. There we go. but we are really, really on the down low here. Down low, low, low. How low can you go, ladies and gentlemen? How low can you go? It's my waiting for my turn song. You know what? I'm just gonna Ragnaros and hope for the best here. I think, actually, I don't know. He's got too many guys that I want to kind of knife juggle, so I'm just gonna do that. Go, knife juggler! I believe! I believe! Well, at least one lot of believing happens. I do have that going for me, but I am probably dead to a fireball and some hits. Maybe a frostbolt, maybe some general doom and devastation is what I'm looking forward to. Boom! And that's a really stupid thing for her to have done, and she gets away with it. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? She got away with that. I always assume she, because I just think everyone who plays Jaina is a chick for some stupid reason. But either way, Ragnaros in his golden beauty. I was so happy when I opened that pack. Oh yeah, kill that mana worm. That needs to die, doesn't it? Hearthstone is hard game, guys. Hearthstone is hard game. And any second now. Any second now. I'm gonna get... Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead, aren't I? Fireball, Frostbolt, Arcane Missiles, RNG. A secret? Okay. And a loot hoarder. Maybe she doesn't actually have a way of killing me, which is hilarious. So I'm going to deliberately draw 2 cards for her, so make sure she definitely has a way of killing me next turn. I think that makes the most sense here. So we'll do that. We will... Oh, we got counterspelled. Life is hard, ladies and gentlemen. Life is hard. We'll get rid of that just so Ragnaros definitely hits her in the face. And assuming she's got no burn, I kind of win. But she's going to have burn because she's a mage with 7 cards with 10 left in her deck. Go on, hit me in the face with a fireball. Here we go. Thing is, though, the Druid deck surprisingly turned it around for a while. Because next turn the Savage Roar and Ragnaros hit is the end of the game. Just, yeah, well done. I'm proud of you, Plaguer. But yeah, I'm kind of happy with that. Aggro deck's pretty damn good. What I'm going to say the topic for next episode, just anything you want. I think we need to do one of those to kick things off in a big way. So any kind of deck you want, send it along. It's going to happen. By the way, there was an angry chicken in that one. I know, right? Wish we'd have drawn it. Any kind of deck you want. Email in the description. Have a link to an image, some way of showing me an image of the deck. And yeah, we are good. My name has been Rage. I'm going to like you if you've enjoyed this and subscribe for more. Oh, goodbye. You've been watching